So these are the pineapple you kind of get from the grocery stores. I've grown pineapples for many years, but usually in pots, and in pots they kind of give me, for the most part, I usually kind of get a softball sized pineapple fruit. And this was a big experiment in terms of kind of trying to see if I could get it to grow in ground. If you guys know, pineapples usually do much better in pots, and then you put it in the ground, they don't really do that well. So most people actually grow pineapples in pots. But this one was an experiment. I put it down in the ground in 2022. They all looked pretty bad that first year. I didn't really think they were going to survive. And then, by 2023, they look really great. So this is probably the largest pineapple plant I've ever grown. It hasn't fruited yet, but at least the plant itself is probably the largest. If you look at this, you kind of go from one stem tip to the other stem tip. It's about 5 feet. So we'll see. Hopefully it will bloom this year. I mean, you could induce it to bloom by putting peeled apple skins on it, but I just want to see it bloom naturally. So that's one of the trees. Here's the other one. I got quite a few of them. They're all about the same size. And here's another one. So I have about the same size of these, about 6 of them in the ground. And I have been very, very surprised how well it's done. I think the pavers kind of add some extra heat and insulations that kind of keeps the root alive. So it's been a pretty interesting project, seeing if I could grow plant pineapples in the ground and have it do well versus kind of a pot. So I think the pavers help, because this area does get quite a bit of water. Like every winter when it rains, at least there's quite a buildup of water here. It usually drains within half a day, not more than a day, but the water does get kind of a little bit flood in this area. So it's nice to see that this is working out. All right, I'll provide an update on these as I go along. Hopefully, maybe the next time I have an update, it will be blooming.